we are. We're just chatting with our next guest, a lady who had probably one of the biggest hits in 1978 called "It's a Heartache." Everybody can do that line. Not like she does it, but everybody can do it. And then she kind of took a couple years off, but she's back stronger than ever with this new album. We're talking about Bonnie Tyler, and the album, of course, is Total Eclipse of the Heart is the single, which is doing very well, right? And Faster Than the Speed of the Night, of Night,
it's number 15 this week, Total Eclipse.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened in between from 78 till now? What were you doing?
Well, after It's a Heartache, I released 6 or 7 songs, and they were all really inferior copies of, like, It's a Heartache. So I just had to wait for my contract to finish on my old record company, you know. And I changed management, changed songwriters, and changed producers. And I'm back to doing the kind of music that I started out doing when I first started singing in '69, you know.
Well, they tried to get you to change your style, didn't they, after It's a Heartache?
Well, yeah, they wanted me to go even more country than I already was, you know. And I really didn't want to do that anymore, so I just took the gamble and went out on my own, found myself a new manager, and hunted through hundreds of songs until I got the right kind of material, and made the demos, went into the studios, made demos, and took them around to CBS, and they really liked the new direction which I wanted to go in. So they signed me out a great deal, and the next thing was to find a really raunchy producer. And you can't get more raunchy than Jim Steinman.
Must have been a scary time for you to go out there and do it, you know, on your own, right?
Well, it was a gamble, but the thing is, you know, I got to such a stage where I was doing, you know, I wasn't happy with in the music I was doing. I mean, you only got to listen to some of the titles of the songs that I recorded, like My Guns Were Loaded and all, you know, that tells you everything, doesn't it? I just didn't like it, so I just thought, I'm going to do what I want to do, which is more to the rock side of it, rock ballads or rock songs, and at least I'll be happy singing that, whether it's going to be successful or not. But fortunately, it's also successful, you know. The album's doing well. Went gold back home as well.
Home is South Wales.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it went gold in Great Britain, but home for me is South Wales still, yeah.
How come I can never figure this out, when people sing and they have a foreign, I go, well, yours is a foreign accent to us, ours is a foreign accent to you.
Yeah.
But you never hear it on the songs.
No. But then again, ABBA, you know, they're Swedish, and you'd never believe that either, would you?
That's true.
No, it's not a conscious effort to get rid of my accent. Fortunately, it just goes because I don't particularly like it, you know.
When It's a Heartache was out, so many people, I'm one, I gotta admit it, would hear it when it first came out, and I thought, oh, Rod Stewart has a new record out.
Well, I think it was only an early comparison because...
Well, it was. I mean, once, you know, everybody knew of it.
Yeah. And then Kim Carnes came along, and even my mother said, you got a new record out? And I said, no, they must be playing one off the old album or something, you know. And she said, I heard it today on the radio. And I said, well, there must be an old track off the album. And I heard it on the radio. I thought, my God, I can't remember doing this, you know, and it was Kim Carnes. So.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having that, mind. #1 for 9 weeks over here, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I hope Total Eclipse does the same thing.
That's true. Okay. You have another, you're working on the soundtrack to the new James Bond film.
Oh.
And music from James Bond films. That's some pretty good, something nice to put on the resume.
Well, I don't know. I've had to knock it on the head. I can't do it.
You can't do it?
No, I'm not allowed to do it because
that's why they're shaking their heads over there.
I've been asked to do it, and I still want to do it, you know, but I think it's going to coincide with the second release of the album, so that's something that I would love to do, but I just can't do. But I'm working on a song at the moment for the follow-up film to Fame, which is Footloose, and I've got one of the songs in that film. I'm really excited about that.
Well, that's great. There weren't too many female rockers out, such as yourself. When you said you started in '69? Yeah,
I started singing when I was nearly 18, so work that out.
Okay. Where's my pencil? No. So '69, that must have been some tough going back then.
Yeah. Well,
were you a solo act then?
No, I first started singing with 3 girls and a boy, and what we do, I mean, when Bobby was singing lead vocals, I'd do the harmonies to him, and when I was singing lead, they do the harmonies to me. I stuck that for 2 years, and we were doing all kinds of music, you know, from waltzes to quick steps to rock and roll, you know. You had to do everything that the audience wanted, because it was like chicken and chips and a bingo thing, you know. Everybody...
Chicken and chips and a bingo
Well,
thing?
you know, I mean, you're up there singing on the stage, and they're all playing bingo, eating chicken and chips, not taking a blind bit of notice of you.
Oh.
But then for 2 years, I stuck that, and then I formed my own band, and that's when I started doing the rock music. And then I had my first chance of a recording deal back in 1976.
Yeah.
So that was when it all really started.
But you're number 15 now.
Yeah.
That's all right. We're going to take a look at the video, too. That's another new thing you probably had to get into.
Yeah.
Doing video.
It was hard work. It took a day and a half.
Oh, no.
And it was freezing cold.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah. Actually, in the end of the video clip, I don't know if you're going to play it all, but in the very end, that was 3 o'clock in the morning. It was pouring down with rain, and the boys had dressed up in pagan outfits, you know, little bits of fur and paint all over them, and I just felt so sorry for them, you know. At least I had a dressing gown on, but they were freezing.
But you were out there at 3 o'clock in the morning in the rain?
Yeah.
I mean, it was just because they wanted to shoot it in the rain and didn't want to spend the money on a rain machine, or what?
No, things just got so out of hand, it took too long. So, actually, it looks good in a night shot, yeah.
Here she is, Bonnie Tyler in Total Eclipse of the Heart. And when we come back, we're going to be here with Big Daddy on remote. Let's take a look at the video. Thank you, Bonnie.
Cheers.
Continued good luck to you.
Thank you.